Footloose and fancy free. Except, who thinks that Chris is standing there when you can actually see through his head? Catchy song. Shows how old you are. Anyway, let's move on to this bit here. Yes. There you go. You can see the cupboard through his head. The cupboard is through his head. The cupboards are through his head. The cupboards are through his head. And things appear through people's heads. Like the kitchen appears through Shanann's head. I'm going to ask the question to everyone. When you can see through someone's head and see things behind them, what does it mean? It's a question to the chat room, the people that come and look at these videos. What does it mean for you when you can see through the person's head? You can still see through her head. Up here. And this, what is this? You shouldn't be able to see through her head. Go and get any of your videos. Tell me if you see the same thing, because I don't think you do. Anyway. See the cupboards through her head. Up here you can see the cupboards through her head. There you go. There you go. Through her head. It's terrible. Come on, guys. What is all this? It's gonna come. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. And it's very, very bad. What's that in her hair there, like letters? Do you see that there? Look, like writing right across her head. And you can see this through there. Bit, wasn't it? Gone past that bit where you can see through her head there. I saw through her head again. Well, anyway, you can see the... Oh, there it is. You can see the cupboard. Yes, and she has one blue eye and one brownie eye. One hazely eye, one blue eye, one hazely eye. Should we go back and see that bit again? Blue. This is blue. She doesn't have blue eyes, she has brown eyes. There you go, you can see the window through her hair. I'm sorry, it's totally impossible. Now you can see the cupboard through her hair. Now you can see the window through her hair. Gotta go back just a tiny bit. There. You can see the window and stuff through her head. Totally impossible if she was really there. Still got the blue eye. Anyway, so now we're looking in here because I think that that's someone else's head there and an ear. So Bella's coming across here, see? And then watch the face down here in the bottom part of the oven mirror door. How can she be down here and up here and then there's that person there but something else? Have you noticed? Look at the colour of the kitchen. It's light brown. In the reflection in here, it's light brown. Do they look black to you? If you can see this colour here, green, do these look black? Here's black. They're brown. So it's reflecting the real colour of the kitchen. Light brown. I mean, look down here. Do you see that? Do you see that down here? It's like a man. It's just like a man. Look, I'm going back here. Now watch this down here. Almost it's like Chris Watts on the floor. Ooh, do you see that? That is crazy. Let's go back a little bit more. Now it goes back into her legs. They're still there on the glass, so she's gone past, but they're still there on past all the extra that's happening in there, which we would go through. Yes, and then on to here. What it is these are sitting on this table, which is by Cece over here to the left. But you can see there, did you see that? And looking again, I think that there's someone here. I'll point an arrow to it, and they're moving around on the glass too. There's a screen there, look. But actually, in a moment, there's going to be someone standing here. And it's not Bella, and it's not Chris, it's not Cece, and it's not Shanann. Anyway, you can see that there's a screen, and it's actually lower than the green things. Green things are meant to look like they're on the... Anyway, I knew. Anyway, for everybody that said it was a tea towel, they were right, it was a tea towel. But it is masking something, that was the point. So, screen there. And then here we go. There's someone there, and you'll see, I think it's a 5. Well, first of all I thought that was 2 faces, but actually I think it's a 5. Look, it's a 5, but there's someone standing there, and that's on their t-shirt. So Bella's here, a little bit of a chit chat, and then she goes to walk around here. But it's amazing how well in focus they are, but Bella just sort of skips past, and you kind of almost don't notice her going past. You do, but she's so faint. You'll see, I'm sure I've got it once on here. Yeah, it's quite faint considering how green. Surely they should be both the same. Both there, aren't they? So they should both be as bright as one another, but Bella looks a bit sort of dull. Back here. Over to here. Yeah, see what I mean? You almost don't see her. Well, you do, but she's not very bright considering those green things are. And then there's somebody just on the edge of the tea towel. That's why the tea towel was there. It just wasn't good enough to catch on that one yesterday because they were just panning round. But things like that are covering things up. But then when you have a look, when you actually have a look at it, does it all look right? I don't know, it just doesn't. Yeah, the tea towel looks quite small, to be honest. But yes, there's someone's. I wasn't sure if that's a face or a 5, but there's someone there, and I think that's a 5. At the moment, I'm not sure if it's 2 faces, but it will be a 5. And you didn't really see Bella go past, which I find is really crazy. I mean, if I zoomed in, you don't know it's her going past, just this little sort of blob. But you can see those things very clearly. And they're further away because they're on the table. There's so much to do in this video. Like for instance, Chris Watts, CC. But I've just stuck really on that cooker with the extra person in here and seeing through their heads. And it's supposed to be Chris Watts, but as that's the side close, where's CC? Where's CC? And you could even now say that this is Chris Watts, which we can't see, but you just did, and this is CC. But then this looks like you can see her face. You would only see the back of her head because it's a reflection. You wouldn't see her, and you can see her face there. Yeah, anyway. Well, see, at times it looks like there's another face there, but it's not, because Bella's walked past. So it looks like their t-shirt, but I'm not sure if it's two faces just here. One face, two face, or the t-shirt with number 5 on it. See, it's a 5 as well. Also have a listen when she's going, Alexa, be quiet. Alexa. That thing's doing what it wants to do, and I don't think that's true. I just think that's because they weren't very good at recording it. Who's going to notice? We're so stupid. And if you actually slow down any of the footage, you'll see that Shanann never matches. Her voice never matches. And sometimes those things kind of happen when you go on the internet and stuff like that, but her voice never matches. She's always a second or so behind, or whatever it is, her voice to her mouth. Yeah, there they are. There's the person. Here. Who's this then? 2 people, a t-shirt with number 5 on it. There's Chris Watts. CC. You see that Bella is in grey. She doesn't have a number 5 on her chest. He doesn't have a. He doesn't have a 5 on his chest. So who could it be that's there then? Because they look like they're almost in front of the cooker. It's not Chris Watts, because you see his hand go across. If you watch it there. See, he's over there. His shadow's on this door. So you get a little bit of Cece's arm maybe coming across here. So who's this person here? It's not Bella, because Bella walks past. It's not Shanann Watts, because, well, she's not wearing that t-shirt. See, you can hardly see Bella. But you can see those pots, and Bella looks much smaller than the pots. I knew that the tea towel was covering something. Anyway, Footloose, do. Yeah, right.